Welcome, good evening. This will be a 1-hour Yoga Nidra class, and whether you're joining live or taking this on demand, really glad to be here. I'll leave space here to get set up in a way that's comfortable for you. We'll start off right on the back, and especially for folks that are newer to Nidra, it can be helpful to have blankets, bolsters, pillows. They don't need to be yoga blankets, but anything with which you can comfortably recline. If you're taking the recording version, you're welcome to pause it here, set up your space. It can feel nice to have a pillow or blanket rolled up under the knees, a pillow or blanket across the hips. And then just a reminder that if your video is off and you're live, you won't show up on screen. I am recording, but I just record myself, and everyone gets to choose their video preference. Especially for Nidra, it really doesn't matter if you have your video on or not, as long as you can hear my voice. So I'll give it another minute to find any props, layered clothing. And while you do that, if you're brand new to Nidra, as I know some of the folks taking my YouTube classes are, Nidra is a state in between sleep and consciousness. So we're striving not to fall asleep, but to sort of occupy an in-between space. So go ahead and get settled in on the back with your comfortable items. And this month, as we head into the winter season, that season of colder temperatures, of introspection, maybe more time spent with family, maybe less time spent with family, we'll focus on cultivating an inner sense of healing. So beginning here on the back, just a couple of notes about Nidra. It's always okay to open your eyes if you need. It's always okay to get up. If you need to use the bathroom, if you're just feeling uncomfortable, feel free to move. But otherwise, we're striving to stay in a state of relative stillness on the back body. So we'll begin here. All of the poems that I'll use for today's Nidra practice come from translations of Rumi, a 13th century poet. Before we delve into our actual Nidra practice, we'll open with out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. On the back body, if it feels okay, close down the eyes and close down your mouth. And to start off our practice, focusing on healing from within, I invite you to take a moment in your mind to yourself to identify an area in you, whether that's within your energetic, spiritual self, or an aspect of your life that could benefit from healing. If this topic feels inaccessible or you'd rather set a different kind of focus, that's absolutely okay. Otherwise, take a moment, identify an area in you, within you, or in your life that could benefit from healing. Maybe that's a word or a phrase. Maybe it's a gut feeling. Maybe it's a heart feeling. Just take a moment to notice and then condense that idea, that intention around healing down to something you can call back up in your mind, in yourself. Don't worry whether that intention around something that could benefit from healing feels realistic or not. Just notice. And then let that healing focus settle in. Eyes closed, mouth still closed down. Take a deep inhale through the nose, open the mouth, loudly sigh it out. Twice more like that. Inhaling through the nose, open the mouth, sigh it out. And then close the mouth back down. Throughout the rest of our practice, striving to breathe in and out gently through the nose. Yoga Nidra is not something you do, it's something you feel. It's a sense of light sleep with awareness. Know that there is no right or wrong way to practice Yoga Nidra. Whatever you experience is okay just as it is. You are okay just as you are, and all of you is welcome here. Remember that what I say is always an invitation, a suggestion, and I only ask that you rest and listen with openness and curiosity. Begin to release your body to the ground beneath you. Let the body soften. If you can, turn the work of holding your physical body over to the ground beneath you as you start to draw your focus inward, starting with the breath. Inhaling through the nose, hold a slight pause at the top, and exhaling through the nose, slight pause at the bottom. Take a few rounds of breath at your own pace like this. In Nidra, there are moments of silence, allowing you to just notice what it feels like to move air in and out through the body. Continuing to breathe gently this way, start to let your breath become more shallow, less controlled. Gentle inhales through the nose, gentle exhales through the nose. In your mind and heart, call back up to consciousness, that area of self that you identified that could benefit from healing. Just notice. Eyes closed, begin to allow your senses to be wide open. Mouth and tasting, ears and hearing, nose and smelling, eyes and seeing. On the back body, tapping into the tactile sensation of your entire body as it releases and relaxes. Maybe you sense the feeling of space all around your body. Or maybe you sense the release from connection to space around your body. Here, just as you are, I invite you to let go of thinking and allow all of your perceptions to naturally arise and fall away. We call this felt sensation, or awareness as felt sensation. Be aware of the body beginning to breathe itself and the natural flow of air and sensation through the nostrils, down the throat, into the chest, all the way to the abdomen. While noting the body breathing itself, mentally begin counting backward in your mind from 10 to 1, starting like this. Inhaling, belly rise, 10. Exhaling, belly release, 10. Inhaling, belly rise, 9. Continue this way at your own pace, all the way to 1. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. When you reach one with your counting, once more soften the breath, letting the inhales and exhales rise and fall naturally, no push or force. Here, letting go of all counting, feel you are resting in complete ease, right in this present moment. Total stillness and peace. Know that all of you is welcome here. Call back to mind and heart that idea you identified of an area in you, within you, that could benefit from healing. Just notice. Doesn't matter whether that area of healing feels realistic or not. Simply identifying it means it's true. Now I invite you to cultivate within yourself an atmosphere of wholeness. Recall a time when you were immensely whole. If nothing comes to mind, imagine a time in which you could feel immensely whole. Now let go of the memory, but feel the deep presence of wholeness in every fiber of your being. Take 5 slow breath cycles here, feeling that deep presence sensation of wholeness. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Into this fertile soil of wholeness, I invite you to plant a seed of your heartfelt desire today. A heartfelt desire can be a goal, a feeling, a color, an image that relates to your sensation of feeling whole, of feeling healed. Take a few moments here to tap into your heartfelt desire today. Once you have that heartfelt desire, it could have words, it could be images or feeling. Notice it or repeat it 3 times to yourself, feeling it with your entire body, an energetic body. As you repeat and notice, feel it as your entire body becoming true to that desire in this moment. Now set that heartfelt desire free and see how it returns to you at the end of the practice. Now I invite you to move attention through your body. No need to try to concentrate. Simply listen to my words, see the body part, or feel the felt sensation, that felt awareness of the body part I describe. You may feel or notice sensation that's present, or you may feel or notice nothing in particular. All of it is welcome here. Begin to move attention to your mouth, noting sensations in the mouth, sensing the tongue, teeth, and lips. Sense your cheeks and nose. Sense the space above your upper lip. Here, sense the flow of air and sensation through both nostrils, left and right sides in balance. Notice sensation of both ears, left and right ears in balance and whole. Welcome both ears at the same time. Notice sensation in left and right eye, keeping eyes closed or gaze soft. Both eyes, part of that inner sense of wholeness. And now begin to sense your whole head and neck as whole, connected, integrated into you. I invite you to give up thinking, simply welcoming sensation as it arises or as it doesn't. Moving down the physical body, sense the left and right shoulders as connected and whole. Sense the left and right arms, elbows, and wrists as connected and whole. Sense the left and right hands and all 10 fingers as connected and whole. Releasing any micro muscle tensions throughout the fingers and wrists. Begin to notice sensation or not in the upper chest, in the solar plexus, the bottom of the ribs, and the abdomen. Notice the upper back, middle back, and lower back, supporting your physical self on the ground beneath you. And now sense the head, neck, shoulders, arms, and torso as whole and uniquely you. Moving further downward, sensations in the sacrum, in the left and right hips. Begin to sense the left and right legs, knees and ankles as connected and whole. Sensing the entire bottom half of the body as radiant awareness, alert, attentive, and at ease. Now, invite noticing sensation or awareness to the entire front side of the body. Notice sensation and awareness to the entire back side of the body, releasing and relaxing downward. Begin to sense the entire body as felt awareness. The entire body is radiating wholeness from within. Just notice. The body is awake and attentive, and yet deeply relaxed and at ease. I invite you to welcome everything, every experience that is now present in awareness. Perhaps you feel yourself dissolving into being awareness, becoming awareness, in which all of these changing sensations are folding. Awake, attentive, and deeply relaxed. Begin to sense the body breathing itself, and return to noticing the natural flow of air and sensation entering and leaving the body through the nose, the body breathing itself, letting go of mind thoughts, chitta vritti. Once more, sense the breath rising and falling through both nostrils. As you notice this integrated sensation of wholeness and awareness, call back up that focus on healing that you set for yourself today. Allow yourself to notice without judgment that area or space that could benefit from healing. Knowing that it's true simply because you notice. Continue breathing gently through the nose. A Moment of Happiness by Rumi. A moment of happiness, you and I sitting on the veranda, apparently two, but one in soul, you and I. We feel the flowing water of life here, you and I, with the garden's beauty and the birds singing. The stars will be watching us, and we will show them what it is to be a thin crescent moon. You and I, unsolved, will be together, indifferent to idle speculation, you and I. The parrots of heaven will be cracking sugar as we laugh together, you and I. In one form upon this earth, and in another form in a timeless, sweet land. If it calls to you, drawing inspiration from this poem, call up to mind or heart a moment of happiness. This can be a memory, or it can be an imagining. Take a moment, notice what comes to you, a moment of happiness. And then let go of any mental focus on that moment. Let it be. Now in your body, if you're still hearing my words, I invite you to locate a part of the body that is cool in temperature. Just notice in your mind, maybe a toe or your nose. Imagine or feel into a part of your body that is cool. Now in your body, locate or notice a part of the body that is warm. Maybe your belly or hands, maybe your back body. Imagine or feel a part of your body that is warm. Here, if you're hearing my words, slowly go back and forth a few times between feeling the part of your body that is cool and the part of your body that is warm. Feeling into that sensation back and forth. And now, without push or force, I invite you to welcome both feelings of coolness and warmth simultaneously. Be with the feelings of coolness and warmth, not bringing them together, but simply experiencing a sense of being with both at the same time. Notice how this might affect your body and mind. Just notice. And now, if you're still hearing my words in your body, I invite you to locate a part of the body that is heavy. Maybe your head, maybe your legs. Imagine, feel, notice a part of your body that is heavy. And now, locate in your body a part that feels lighter. Maybe a finger, maybe your breath. Just imagine, notice, or feel a part of your body that is lighter. If you're still hearing my words, slowly go back and forth a few times between feeling the part of your body that is heavy and the part of your body that is light. Simply feeling into that dual sensation. Now, I invite you to welcome both feelings of heaviness and lightness throughout your whole physical and energetic self. Be with the feelings at the same time, simply experiencing a sense of being with both. Maybe noticing a sense of wholeness. Notice how this affects your body and mind. No good or bad, just notice. A moment of happiness. You and I sitting on the veranda, apparently two, but one in soul, you and I. We feel the flowing water of life here, you and I, with the garden's beauty and the birds singing. The stars will be watching us, and we will show them what it is to be a thin crescent moon. You and I, unsolved, will be together, indifferent to idle speculation, you and I, The parrots of heaven will be cracking sugar as we laugh together. You and I, in one form upon this earth, and in another form in a timeless, sweet land. Once more, notice, call back up that intention around an aspect of you that could benefit from healing. Take a few gentle breath cycles here in silence, just noticing that inner desire of healing. And now, if you're still hearing my words, gently shift your attention to the space directly in front of your forehead and eyes. Eyes closed still, if that feels okay. Notice, connect to that empty or black space about 6 inches in front of your forehead in your mind. This space is where we learn to decompress the unconscious, learn to see it unwind. What we call in yoga, neutral awareness. Being, feeling, being sentient, but just noticing. Remain effortless and quietly watch the scene unfold like you're in front of a movie. Don't be concerned if you don't see anything. Trying just gets in the way here. As relaxation becomes more complete, you may notice different images, patterns of light or color may emerge out of that empty space, 6 inches in front of your forehead in your mind. Allow yourself to be an impartial observer of yourself. Aham prema aham prema aham prema aham prema. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am love. Aham prema. Aham prema. Prema, aham prema. If you're still hearing my words, breathing gently through the nose. begin to gently bring yourself back to the present shape in your body. Awake and attentive and yet deeply relaxed. Perhaps sensing anew here that everything that is present in your awareness is your awareness, is yourself. Experiencing, noticing the unchanging sense of self. If you're still hearing my words, we'll take a breath exercise. I'll start us off counting inhales and exhales through the nose, and then you'll continue at your own pace, preparing to inhale through the nose here. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, slight pause. Exhaling 3, 2, 1, slight pause. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, slight pause. Exhaling 3, 2, 1, and continue on your breath, elongating each inhale, maybe to a count of 5, 6, or 7. Tapping into deep breath without effort or force. As you continue to count the breath in the mind, notice any somatic sensations, felt awareness in the body. Just notice. Continue breathing this way, gently counting your breath in your mind. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. With your next exhale, let go of the counting. Let the breath become soft and shallow once more, allowing the heart and lungs to gently move the air in and out, through the nose, down the throat, into the torso, up through the throat, and back out through the nose. If you're still hearing my words, I invite you now to welcome a feeling of joy or ease, a sensation in your body. Perhaps you recall a memory of a particular person, place, circumstance that invites joy or ease into your body. Or perhaps you call up a feeling, a hope in your mind, not a memory, but something that's yet to come to pass, filling your whole energetic and physical self with sensation of joy and ease. Welcome the feeling of joy or ease as sensation that fills your heart chakra with feelings of loving kindness, warmth, radiance toward yourself, just as you are. All of you is welcome here. Perhaps you feel the corners of your mouth turn up as an inner smile radiates outward. Perhaps you feel your entire body smiling and radiating joy or ease. Or perhaps not. Whatever you notice, begin to welcome yourself as the observer of everything you're experiencing here. And allow that observer to dissolve into simply being. Sensing the unchanging feeling of being, in which changing sensations are unfolding. Again, sensing the unchanging feeling of being, in which all of these changing sensations are unfolding. Sthira and sukha, effort and ease. And perhaps you begin to note how everything is arising in your awareness, including this simple feeling of being. Without going into thinking, begin to sense yourself as awareness, perhaps noticing a felt sense of wholeness. Maybe this felt sense of wholeness is momentary, or maybe it settles in, radiating throughout your physical and energetic self. Into this space of wholeness from the inside out, I invite you to repeat your heartfelt desire for healing in your mind. Affirm your heartfelt desire, whatever it is, right in this moment, with your entire body and mind, knowing it's true because you feel it to be true. Keeping the physical body relaxed. If you're hearing my words, I invite you to set an intention for after your Nidra practice today. Perhaps choosing an active verb. I will sleep soundly tonight. I will wake up refreshed and restored. I am whole just as I am. Take a moment to set an intention, if you like, for after your practice. If an intention comes to mind or heart, hold it there. I'll seal those intentions collectively with a mantra. As I chant, simply breathing gently through the nose, letting that intention settle in. Om. Om Hara. Om Hari. Om Haru. Om Harai. Om Hara. Ao. Aum. Om Hara. Om Hari. Om Haru. Om Hara. Om Hara. Ao. Aum Harihi Om. As you feel ready, begin to awaken the mind and the body, gently deepening the breath, allowing any feeling of well-being to remain within you as you transition back into your physical waking life. Perhaps welcome and affirm your gratitude that you chose to take time to experience yourself through Nidra. Begin to sense your body, your breath, perhaps lightly noticing the space around you. As you come back to your senses, in your mind, imagine going about your waking life, yet all the while awake and aware as being, also at peace and integrated with that inner sense of wholeness you carry within you. Take your time here, continuing to deepen your breath. If you're hearing my words, gently wiggling fingers and toes, maybe shifting slightly on your back body, noticing what it feels like to come back to your physical self. Perhaps it feels welcome to take a stretch here. This might be small, or maybe you're ready for a full body stretch, arms overhead. Whatever you choose, noticing that feeling of the surface beneath you, supporting you. Continue to notice the environment and sounds around you, trusting that your Nidra practice carries with you into the outside waking world. If you're hearing my words, take a deep inhale through the nose, open the mouth, slowly sigh it out. 4 more breaths like that at your own pace. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling slowly through the mouth. No rush or urgency here. When you finish those exhales through the mouth, close the mouth back down. And keep the breath conscious, but soft. Take a moment to notice the right side of your body. Just notice right shoulder, arm, hip, and leg. Take a moment to notice the left side of your body, left shoulder, arm, hip, and leg. If you're hearing my words, actively move all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. You're welcome to stay just as you are on the back. If it feels okay, option to draw the knees to the chest, roll to the right side, spending a few moments here in this in-between shape. Eyes closed or gaze very soft. You're welcome to stay just as you are on the back or the side. If you'd like to press yourself to a seat, you can do so here. Either way, gently opening the eyes. If you're finding a seat, any comfortable seat. If you're still on the back or side, just fully grounding down. Option to bring palms to heart center, pressing thumbs to heart, heart to thumbs. Anjali Mudra. We'll take several rounds of Om here, the universal sound of nature. If you're new to chanting, you can always chant at any pitch. Doesn't need to be melodic, don't need to be a singer. You're welcome to join me. We'll take 3 rounds of Om, preparing to inhale to Om here. Preparing to inhale to Om. One more round like this, preparing to inhale. Wherever you're at in your body, once more, call up that intention, desire, awareness for healing from within. Just notice. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. Thank you. Mil gracias. We bow and say a word. Namaste. This concludes our Nidra practice. Whether you're joining live or taking this recording after, really glad to hold this space with you. For those folks that are newer to Nidra who have been taking my YouTube classes, a reminder to hydrate well, Set yourself up for a cozy sleeping position tonight if you can. And then in the next couple of days after your practice, just notice anything that comes up that's shifted. It can be nice to jot something down. You're also welcome to jot down for yourself your focus on healing, slide it under your pillow and sleep with it that way for tonight or the rest of the week. Happy to take questions and feedback after I end the recording. And otherwise, hope to practice with you soon or check in on YouTube. Have a great evening. Thank you.